my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kiara. I'm happy that you're here. I wanted to spend the day with y'all showing you some of my self-care rituals, healthy habits that I've been doing all year round, but especially trying to prioritize and be mindful of during the winter season. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the past week to 2 weeks, it's been really hard, and the winter gloom has been really setting in for me, especially living in Seattle. The past week, it's been raining non-stop, and of course today, the sun decided to come out. I feel like there's been quite a few changes in my life the past couple of months. Plus, I've been feeling a little homesick recently. I've been living in Seattle for about 4 months now. I moved from Texas at the end of July, so that's also been pretty tough. But now that the sun came out today, I'm realizing just how much the cloudiness, the rain, the shorter daylight has been emphasizing the stress and anxiety that I've already been feeling, and kind of just letting all of that gloom sit. Practicing mindfulness is something that is really a daily practice. It can be so easy, especially in the winter time, to just get so caught up with what you're doing and feel like you're on the go all the time, to where you just let moments pass by and you're not really living in the present moment and being mindful and intentional with what you're doing. So a couple of tips that I have for my morning routine that has really helped is spending the first hour just for myself, slowly waking up, getting ready so the rest of my day doesn't feel rushed or busy, and then having something to look forward to in the morning, which for me is my coffee and my breakfast, which right now is a nice hot bowl of oatmeal, which I'm going to start making right now because I'm starving. Third tip for the morning is to get out, go on a little walk, which is easier to do if you have a dog and you have to do that. But I really think going outside and taking in whatever daylight is there helps to not only get your vitamin D, but it also helps regulate your circadian rhythm, I think is what it's called. Circadian rhythm, which is essentially your internal body clock. So I feel like that helps wake me up. It gets some serotonin flowing through my body, and all of that just helps me get set up for a better day. There are two types of mornings that I tend to have. One where I wake up at 8 o'clock and I'm feeling productive, and then the other type, I sleep in until 9:30, stay in bed, scroll on my phone for a bit. And that's the type of morning that I had today, but it was much needed. So I wanted to give myself the morning and honestly the day to really move slow and just pour into myself. So with all that being said, that's the day that we're gonna have today. I'm gonna show you guys some of my healthy habits. I need to get a few groceries, and then I have a heated workout later in the afternoon, and then we're just gonna have a cozy self-care relaxing evening. But first, we cannot do all of that without a nutritious healthy breakfast and some yummy coffee. Here is my breakfast lineup. This is my bowl of hot oatmeal that I look forward to every morning. We have our oats at the bottom, some Greek yogurt, honey, cinnamon powder, and then some peanut butter drizzle. I used to be a big overnight oats girly, overnight oats, overnight chia seed pudding, because it just made it a lot more convenient and quicker in the morning. But during the winter, I've been loving making it on the pot, so it is nice and warm, and this honestly looks like mush, but all of the flavors together, it is just so flavorful. And A bowl of oatmeal is really good for you. It's high in fiber, and the Greek yogurt adds some protein. Here's a little fit check before I head over to Trader Joe's to get my groceries. I have my workout set on for my hot Pilates sculpt class later in the afternoon. Whenever I have a afternoon evening class, I'll just wear my workout set during the day. That way I don't convince myself not to go and I don't have to worry about changing outfits. So I just have on this cute red matching set from Crazy Yoga. This black wrap top that I'm wearing is also from Amazon. I love to layer this over my sports bra, and then I'm just wearing this cozy Sherpa zip up from Urban a few years ago. And then I just have on this cute little beanie from Aritzia that I recently got. This is my first time wearing her out and I am obsessed. Isn't she so cute? This is my outfit for the next few hours. It's giving very festive holiday vibes. Back home, and here is everything that I picked up at Trader Joe's. We're traveling in a few days, so I didn't get a whole lot. Something that helps me feel my best is meal planning, writing down all of the groceries that I need, and then cooking at home. It's also easier to track the protein and the nutrients that you're fueling your body with whenever you are cooking yourself. So I picked up some salmon. I make this every week with some steamed rice and broccoli. Picked up some more broccoli for that. Chicken breasts for a chicken bowl recipe that I've been loving to make recently. I got some cilantro, a couple of limes, and one jalapeno for the street corn salsa that I make on top of that bowl. I also got some frozen teriyaki chicken. It's convenient to have in the freezer on days where I don't have a lot of time to cook, but I do try to limit processed foods like this. I saw this eggnog and I thought it would be fun to mix this with some of my milk whenever I'm making my coffees. So like an eggnog latte, I thought that would be really yummy. I also got some nutmeg for the eggnog latte, vanilla bourbon paste since we ran out, and then the last thing that I got is this cold pressed juice, which I'm really curious to try. It has kale, spinach, apple, cucumber, celery, lemon, and ginger. If you've been on my channel for a bit, then you know I've been making my healthy detox juices at home every week. This week though, I didn't have time to make my juice batch, so that's why I wanted to pick this up. But making my juice batches is probably one of my favorite wellness rituals that I integrated into my routine at the start of this year, and I've been really consistent with. And fun fact, I have not gotten sick once this year. I feel like the past couple of weeks too, a lot of people have been getting sick. My coworkers have been getting sick, my boyfriend got sick, and even being around all of that, I still did not get sick. And I really think it's because I'm drinking my juices, which fuel my body with antioxidants and just strengthen my immune system. So cheers. Oh, that's not good. I think it might be the kale. It looks like there's a lot of kale and not enough apples to make it sweet. My green juice is top tier. It is the most refreshing, naturally sweet juice that I've tried. Not to toot my own horn, but I genuinely look forward to that every single morning. I'm going to drink the rest of this and then start getting ready for my workout, and I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, it's 3:30. I'm going to start heading out within the next half hour or so to my workout. I wanted to do my hair oiling routine with you guys since it is hair wash day and today I'm doing a heated mat Pilates sculpt class, which I like to do those classes on my hair wash days since I do sweat a lot during them. I'm leaving a little bit earlier since I want to walk to the studio today to take advantage since the sun has been out. I'll also be walking during sunset, which is around 4:15, which is crazy. These are the products that I use for my hair oiling routine. The Gissu hair oil, which I like to put on the mids to ends of my hair. And then I've been using Botana oil recently. I used to use rosemary oil, but then I switched to this and I think I've been seeing better results with this one. I also use this silicone brush before I put in my hair oils to break up any product buildup that might be there and just get my scalp ready to better absorb the oil. And I think it really helps to keep my scalp healthy, and especially during the winter when your skin can get pretty dry. I've also been really enjoying my heated workouts during the winter time. I try to do a heated workout class, whether that's hot yoga or hot mat Pilates 1 to 2 times a week. Something about a heated workout is just so calming during the winter time. But whichever workout you like to do, I think it's important to not skip out on it during this time of the year when it can be tempting to just stay inside and hibernate. The bad and gloomy weather can definitely make it harder to find motivation to move your body, go to your workouts, go to the gym. But that's why it's important to rely and build upon your discipline and not just motivation, since motivation is fleeting and it's not a reliable emotion. Getting the very last drops of my hair oil, and then I'll just put my hair in either a loose ponytail or in a claw clip. And now we are ready to head out. I'm going to wash all of this out and do my everything shower once I'm back. Okay, I'm back home now. I look a little crazy. My hair is officially super dirty and needs to be washed ASAP. But that workout was so tough. I did an advanced Legree workout earlier in the week, which left my body, especially my legs, super sore. Even today they were still sore. So going into the workout, I already knew it was going to be a challenge, but I am proud of myself for going and getting through it, and just excited to get cozy, make some dinner, and have a relaxing, peaceful evening inside the apartment tonight. So first things first is our everything shower. These are the hair products that I use. I first go in with this detox shampoo, which I really like. I feel like it does a good job at really cleaning my scalp. And then I always double shampoo. This one's the OGX coconut milk, which smells lovely. And then lastly, I go in with my hair mask, which I am obsessed with the Gissu hair mask. Really all of the hair products from the Gissu line I use and love. I use this in replacement of a conditioner, leave that on for a few minutes while I complete the rest of my shower routine, wash it off, and then I am done. Once I'm out of the shower and my hair is a little bit damp, I go in with my leave-in conditioner, and this just helps to detangle my hair and make it nice and smooth when it is air drying. I don't use any heat on my hair which I think plays a big part into the overall health of my hair. I'm going to finish my protein drink, light a candle, connect my phone to our speaker head so I can be blasting my music while I'm in the shower, which makes my shower routines that much more fun. Dinner is served. Look at how amazing that looks. I've made this multiple times and it has become one of my favorite recipes. It's so good and fresh, lots of protein. I kind of go crazy on the chili powder and paprika since I like my chicken to be flavorful. Get a little bit of everything on this first bite. Cheers. That is so good. I recently started adding tahini to the salsa. I love tahini. I love to put tahini on fruits, on mangoes, watermelons, and I was experimenting with the salsa and it works. It really works. I started a movie yesterday on Netflix called Someone Great that I've heard really good things about. So I'm going to finish that while I eat my dinner. I have to be watching something while I eat. I don't have to, but it's a lot more enjoyable for me to be watching a TV show or a YouTube video while I eat. Then I'll start winding down, make myself a little tea, do some journaling, and that's what my evenings have been looking like.
Yeah, I heard it. That doesn't work.
It's 9:30 now. I made myself some peppermint tea and I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling before I head to sleep. I lit my candles, the Christmas lights are on, the apartment is clean, so there's truly no better feeling than a nice and refreshed space in the evening while I'm winding down. I feel like one of the things that really helps me during the winter time is just embracing the coziness of being inside. And on evenings like this where I've been inside for the past few hours, I feel like it can be really easy for the time to just fly on by if you don't have a routine or some sort of structure in place. So by incorporating small things into your day-to-day, into your evening routine that brings you happiness, that grounds you, and improves your well-being emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is, I truly think that's the best investment of your time. And when you're not doing that, I think it can be really easy for stress, anxiety, depression to creep in, especially with the winter gloom. That negative mindset can really start to snowball into something big. And once it's big, it can be really hard to take a step back. I've been trying to be more intentional of being present and being mindful, practicing gratitude so I can foster a positive mindset and appreciate the small things that are happening in my day-to-day, because it can be really easy for those things to go unnoticed if you're not being intentional and mindful about it. So that's where journaling comes in. I would usually do my stretching and mobility routine around this time, but I did some stretching after my workout earlier, so I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. But mobility is something that I really have been prioritizing this year for two reasons. One, I'm pretty active, so it's good for muscle recovery, but also I don't want to have any problems, injuries, body pains later on in life. So it's something I'm doing daily now. I just use my yoga mat, do 5 to 10 minutes of stretching and mobility movements to open up my hips, my joints, so my body doesn't get stiff over time. But yeah, I will be in my little cozy corner here for the next hour or so. Benny is also here. I don't know if you guys noticed him. He loves to snuggle up on this blanket. He is so sleepy. Let me show you guys. One of my favorite things of owning a dachshund, they are so snuggly. They love to cuddle right up next to you. He's so cute.